You feel overwhelmed about your schedule when it comes to training. You look around you and there's people training 6 days a week, sometimes 7 days a week, and you're thinking to yourself, I can't do that. I can't implement that just based around my schedule, my lifestyle, or I don't really want to do that. So what it does is it makes you never start. It makes you think that what you're doing will never be good enough. And when you think like that, you'll realize that that is what's holding you back. Some people that I know, a lot of people that I know who are the fittest, the strongest, the people who are performing the best are not training 6-7 days a week. They're training 4 to 5 times a week. And when you implement that into a week, and I'll give you a quick example. Let's say you do Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Perfect schedule, right? But let's just say one of the weeks you do Monday and then you mess up Tuesday, you can't train Wednesday, you can't train Thursday. You end up doing Friday, Saturday and Sunday. You still did your 4 sessions. Let's say even if you get the 3 sessions in that week as a minimum, the next week you do 4, you'll be absolutely fine. You don't need to hyper obsess. Because if you try and take an athlete's program, someone who is an athlete, who is training, let's say 6 days a week, who is a really high performer, then you will then not be able to implement it at all. And you'll start going backwards. Training 3 to 4 times a week is more than enough for a standard person. And actually, when you do that for a period of time, it might open up your schedule a little bit more to add another session if you want. But if you're stopping yourself from starting because you don't feel like what you're going to be able to do is enough, you're not in the right mindset. Follow 3 times a week, regardless of your schedule. And even add a 4th if you can, regardless of which days it comes. Even if you miss 3 days in a row, get the 3 done as a minimum, and I promise you, you're going to be flying.